Welcome to another episode of Mindfulness Moments. Let us use our conscious breathing as our anchor. I wonder how many of us in this community have others around us that are practicing mindfulness. The whole reason that I started this series was to share the teachings and create a community of those who are practicing mindfulness. I like to call it a spiritual path. You can call it a yogic path. You can call it your awakening. I'm not asking anyone to become a Buddhist. I'm only asking that we reflect and we go deep and we find our true self. We connect with our true selves. We connect with our purpose. And by doing that, we connect with those around us more lovingly and deeply. As you go deeper into this practice, you will notice that your understanding of the teaching changes each time you hear it. I like to call them micro enlightenments, these little times where bells go off. And they're not huge bells, they're just little bells. And that's been happening to me a lot lately, reading Sadhguru's book. I really recommend this book, Inner Engineering, A Yogi's Guide to Joy. The audiobook is very good as well. I just have to listen at 1.2 times the speed. But it's very good. He describes karma, practice, the challenges in this 21st century with social media, news. So it's not like ancient text trying to relate it to every day. Oh, well, that's great for them back then. How do I do this today with the pressures? Pressures. What are those pressures? Our karma has put us into a certain situation. And now, with using conscious breathing as our anchor, to go inside, to take a few breaths before compulsively reacting, we can respond from a place of wisdom, from a place of growth, from a place of gratitude, from a place of love, not a place of fear, fight, flight, anything like that. When our happiness is contingent upon collecting things and accumulating things that make other people envy us, that's not real happiness because we're not uplifting the other person. There's no reason why we all can't be happy at the same time. Look at the beautiful sunrise. Look at the beautiful sunset. Look around at those who are not even aware that it's taking place. They're busy with their phones, they're busy with this, they're busy with that. They're not breathing in the beauty and the life that we're given. So as you move forward in this practice, as you use your conscious breathing as your anchor, as you continue to purify and wash yourself, notice these little opportunities to test the practice. Your buttons that people are pushing are not going to go away right away. It's going to take time. It took a long time for you to build those buttons. And it took a lot of habit energy to react quickly every time they were pressed. But the deeper you go with your practice, the more you practice, moment by moment, breath by breath, you'll begin to notice, you'll begin to feel their hand approaching your button. And then you can care for it. And you can bow to them. You can thank them for, oh, thank you for this opportunity. Now I can see my growth. I can see if I'm going to respond consciously or react compulsively. They're our helpers. We've chosen them karmically to keep showing up. And our vow is to continue to show up, to continue to cleanse ourselves. And then their purpose will no longer serve us. And they will either have to wake up to their own self or continue their cycle. And that's okay. That's not us. So please like, comment, subscribe, share to others. Let me know in the comments if you found a community. See you next week.